Chrissy ASMR. Relax, sleep, dream.
Hey, how are you feeling? So, you have a little bit of pressure built up and it's giving you a bit of a headache, a migraine maybe. Okay. What if I'm gonna go in and massage your head a little bit? I know sometimes it helps relieve a little bit of pressure for me. I get really bad migraines like here. They build up here at the back of my neck and also sometimes in my jaw from like side to side. And I know when I can get a nice massage, sometimes it even will relieve some of that pressure. Let me know if anything that I'm doing hurts too much. Okay. Have you taken any pain medication for it? Okay. I have lots of pain medication for migraines and headaches if you need anything else or maybe a little stronger than your, the regular stuff. I know a mix of acetaminophen, aspirin, and caffeine, that kind of stuff is like Excedrin and that helps me a lot. I can't have too much aspirin or too strong of acetaminophen these days, but could help you. Have you had some water? Yeah. Why don't we, I have a little water over here set aside for you if you need. Sometimes if I put a little bit of salt in my water as well, or even sometimes eating salt directly, it can help me a little bit with my migraines. So if that's a good idea for you, you should try it. But for right now, why don't I come in and I'm just going to touch a couple spots here and there. Are you having an aura with this? With like the lights and everything? Okay. So I'm just going to place my hands right here and just squeeze, 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 and release. And what I'm going to do is when I massage around your temples, I'm going to squeeze in and hold it for a couple seconds. And then I'm going to release, and hopefully it's going to encourage blood flow, okay? Just gently massage your temples here. Just like this in circular motions. Massaging your temples and squeezing, squeezing, and releasing. Do that again. Massaging your temples here. Squeezing and releasing. Good. I'm going to go down and also massage this jaw area. I have a lot of tension that builds up here with my TMJ. I will encourage you to stop clenching. Relax. Relax. Slack. Let your jaw right there. Sometimes we don't realize that we're holding a lot of pressure and stress here. Here we go. Just like this. Now I'm going to go around your sinuses like this, because sometimes sinus pressure can really aggravate a migraine. And I'm just going to ever so slightly drag my fingers just like this across these areas. Nothing too hard, just to kind of get any fluid going down through your lymph nodes. This is also something you can do on your own as well. Go like this and pull all the way down like this. Pull all the way down. I like to stop right here as well and encourage more drainage. You can kind of tell when it's working if you have the urge to swallow. I know sometimes I'll also do this on my head up here and just try to encourage blood flow. So I'm going to go up here. Down here. Now I'm going to go ahead and run my hands through your hair and encourage blood flow that way. Good. Okay, I'm going to go back and massage your temples again. Encourage that blood flow. Massaging your temples. Pressing. Now, just for a little enjoyment here, I'm just gonna go ahead and massage your face a little bit. Try to get rid of the building up, the pressure that's building up around these areas. It's okay. Feel free to close your eyes if you need to at all. It's okay. There's another thing that I like to do sometimes. I really like heat on my eyes, and I do have some eye masks that have like beans and rice inside them, and you can heat them up in the microwave. But if you don't have access to something like that, you can also get a wet rag or a washcloth. Wet it so it's only slightly damp, and then heat it up in the microwave for not too hot, maybe 20-30 seconds. As warm as you can bear, but be mindful of, all microwaves have different temperature or power, strength. And then I like to place that right here, and also sometimes placing it on the back of my neck helps too. And speaking of the back of our necks, I am going to go back behind your neck just a little bit in these areas. This is a spot that right at the base of my head and my neck where it meets there's a lot of tension there, so I'm going to go behind you a little and just kind of massage that for you. So pardon my reach. Just gonna squeeze, and massage. squeeze, and massage. Squeeze, 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 and massage. Squeeze, 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 and massage. I know sometimes massaging this area right after you do the heat on it as well also is pretty beneficial. I usually like to take a bath and I'll just submerge my whole head. And it kind of has the same effect, sort of, while also, clearing out sinuses and all that. Also, a hot shower or like the steam from that can also get that going. And if you do this with it, it can sometimes help with your migraine or your headache. Go back here again. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And massage. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And massage. There we go. Okay, there we go. How are you feeling? Feeling okay? A little bit better? I want you to consider what I said with some medicine, some, pain medication, and drink more water, especially before you lay down in bed. When we're sleeping, we don't realize how dehydrated we can get. And if you're using a heating pad of any kind, you're going to dehydrate a lot quicker, okay? And maybe put a little bit of salt in your water. My favorite mix I like to do is a little bit of orange juice, a little bit of salt, and then I fill the rest up with water, and it's pretty hydrating. Whenever I feel something coming on, I will make that little concoction and take a little medicine with it, and I can usually get ahead of it, but I am also prescribed a very strong migraine medication, so, you do what you gotta do when you can. Let me know if this helped at all, and, I'm here if you need a little, extra attention, okay? I also have a heated eye massager mask somewhere around here too that I can let you borrow if you need, but you should try to get a little bit of rest, drink some water. I don't know if you know this, but it's good to hydrate yourself after you get a little massage, because your muscles are tired, and they always tell you to, but I think it's because I think you produce lactic acid like from a workout, but it's when you're getting your muscles worked. So it just helps recovery a little bit more if you drink something. I hope I was able to help your blood flow as well. So, everything I've told you, I've learned secondhand, firsthand, here and there, so look things up if you're not super sure. I could be getting things wrong too, but I do hope that this helped. I'm sorry you're dealing with this. It's not fun at all, trust me, I know.